Today we are getting into episode 3 of my budget-friendly winter capsule wardrobe. Ooh, la, la. Ooh, la, la. Hi everyone, hello and welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Shelz, and if you love all things sewing and fashion, then you are definitely in the right place. I'm going to be sewing with you and also styling at the end of this video my next two pieces, which is a classic crew neck sweatshirt and a cozy cardigan. When the temperature begins to drop like it currently has here in the UK, these are the layers that are going to truly carry us through the season. They're warm, they're comfortable. Now, I don't think winter dressing should be just about piling on more clothes. It's about choosing those smart, versatile pieces that are going to keep you warm during winter, but also keep you looking stylish and put together as well. And these two pieces that I'm about to sew with you today do exactly that. Now, of course, I had to have a classic crew neck sweater because I feel it's one of those timeless winter staples that works with just about everything. You can wear it to go and run errands. I feel like it's polished enough for casual workwear as well, and it's one of those pieces you can pull for when you're just lounging around at home also. And then there is the cozy cardigan, which is such a great layering piece. Whether you're home and need something soft to throw on, or you're heading out into the cold and you need that extra layer of warmth, a cardigan's going to give you that flexibility that a pullover, hoodie or sweatshirt can't, in that you can button it up, you can leave it open, you can layer it with a turtleneck. And I love that cardigans can add a bit of texture, depth and also interest to an outfit during the winter season as well. The sweatshirt that I'm going to be sewing up today is the free Vicky Sews Nikki sweatshirt. This is available for download for free from the Vicky Sews website. Here's the sweatshirt fleece I'm going to be using for my Nikki sweatshirt. Now, this is fabric that I have had in my stash for a couple of years now, I would say, so I'm glad that I'm able to use it. I think I will also have a bit left over after making my jumper, not enough for a pair of joggers, but maybe some shorts or even a skirt. So I'm interested to see how much I'll have left and if I can make a matching piece with this as well. So that is my Nikki sweatshirt. Cardigan I'm going to be sewing is McCalls M8247, and I am going to be using this gorgeous fuzzy sort of hairy, it's called an inky dinky blue fabric, which I picked up from my local fabric land maybe a week or two ago. This kind of jersey is a really nice option for winter pieces because you get that insulation that you're gonna need to keep you warm, but it also doesn't have the heaviness of a fabric that maybe like a fleece or a wool fabric will give. You can definitely use it to make pieces that will sit close to the body because it's also breathable and soft to the skin as well. Like, this is going to be a piece that I'm going to reach for, not just because it feels good, but because it will also look really cool as well. And I cannot wait to sew this up and add some color to my wardrobe. I'm sewing view B of this pattern, and I think I want to sew it in a size that's bigger than me, just to sort of have that oversized feel to it. I want it to be a cardigan that I want to layer it with other pieces, but I also want to be able to like maybe tuck it in to a pair of jeans. I don't want it so close to my body, or at least that's what I'm thinking. So I need to decide if I sew my size or I sew a size bigger to get an oversized feel. So I guess you guys will see what I've decided once I get to my cardigan. This is a V-necked button-down cardigan, which also has 3 different lengths. It also has different sleeve options. You can have a puff sleeve or you can just have a straight long sleeve. I'm not sure about which sleeve option I'm going for. It's very likely I'm just going to stick with my straight long sleeve. I'm looking forward to adding this piece to my wardrobe. I actually don't have many cardigans, so this is really good. As I said, I am sewing with intention, so I am into filling the gaps in my wardrobe. So adding this cardigan is definitely going to be a step in the right direction to filling this gap. And it's quite surprising considering I live in a country like the UK where the weather, sometimes we can get 4 different seasons in one day. It's very surprising that I don't have many cardigans in my wardrobe, but this is the joy of sewing with intention. You're always discovering things that you actually need. And I'm loving filling the gaps in my wardrobe, so I'm excited for this piece. Now the Nikki sweatshirt is a straight cropped semi-fitted sweatshirt that has long drop shoulder sleeves that are sewn in flat. The neckline is nice and round and finished with a neckband made from ribbing. I don't have ribbing, so we are going to be making it with my same sweatshirt fleece. And then the sweatshirt is top stitched along the shoulder seams, armhole seams, and the bottom hem and sleeves as well. And it is a below waist length. Like cardigans, I don't have many crew neck sweaters. Again, surprise, surprise. So this is definitely another piece that is well needed. So I'm looking forward to adding both of these pieces to my wardrobe this winter. And now that I've told you about the fabrics and design details, we can get into sewing. My pattern pieces I'm gonna cut off camera because I don't want this video to be too long. But when I come back again, we will be getting into the sewing. a couple of days later, and I now have a jumper which is complete. Here she is. I'm yet to complete the hems. I had to go to the fabric shop and buy some matching thread in order to do this, because the only thread I had is actually navy. I did start stitching the neckline with a twin needle using the navy thread, but I don't like how it looks. I mean, it's not too bad, but I also didn't have enough of that same thread to do my sleeve hems and the waist hem as well. So I've just gone and brought some matching thread. So I will do that. You know, sometimes you have a vision for a project and then you get to sewing and it turns out exactly how that vision was in your mind. It's such a great feeling. Those who know exactly what I'm talking about. And then sometimes you have a vision and it doesn't quite work out how you wanted it to, but you grow to love it anyway. I feel like that's going to be the case with my cardigan, because it's not giving me quite the oversized fit that I wanted. I sewed this up in a size extra large. I should have went up to the biggest size and done the double XL just to get that oversized fit I want. It fits, which it needs to fit, but it's just not the fit I wanted, which is a shame, but I know that I'm gonna still be able to make this work. And if there is any more of this fabric in my local fabric land store, I will be grabbing some, but it's still gonna look cool all the same. One of the things I did, I started yesterday on the neckband, what we put the buttons on, and I actually cut the wrong length. I cut the length for the mid-thigh length size of this cardigan, so I'm gonna have to shorten this band and then attach my neckband, and then we're almost done. Attach the neckband, attach the arms, sew the buttonholes, which I think is going to be a bit tricky given this fabric. Yeah, we're almost done. It would just be then to finish off the hems. So I should get this complete in the next couple of hours and then we can get into the styling. But I feel like I've been yapping for quite a lot about a lot of nonsense, but let's get back into this. Because I've just sewn the neckband onto my cardigan and everything is looking really nice and gorgeous, but I've just realized that I've actually sewn, I had to have, well, not had to have, but I know that I cut my front pieces on the wrong direction of the fabric, so naturally the fur brushes up this way and I've sewn mine on upside down. So that is really annoying. However, the back is done the right way and it just looks so nice the way the fur naturally is going down, and then you turn to the front and it's just not the same, and I'm really pissed. I'm bummed about that. So I really feel like I'm gonna be sewing this cardigan again in the double extra large size, and hopefully next time around I'll also get my front pieces in the right direction. I'm really annoyed I've only just noticed this because I went to the fabric shop earlier to get some matching thread for my jumper, and had I have known I would have looked for this and picked some up there. I do have some left over. I just don't know if it's going to be enough to make this cardigan again. And yes, I am that type A that I will sew something again if it's not exactly how I want it to be. But I do really love it. I really love this cardigan. I'm loving this piece already. I've just tried it on sleeveless over my hoodie, and it even looks cool as a layering piece over my hoodie. But of course I need to add my sleeves on. But this would look even just as cool as it is at the moment with no sleeves on, which I really like. But yeah, enough of me yapping. I need to get over this mistake. So I'm gonna finish sewing it up now. It gets worse, guys, because I did the same to the sleeves. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. I know I have enough to recut the sleeves, so maybe I'll just recut the sleeves, so that way it would just be the front. That is the wrong way. How did I do this? How did I manage to do this? The only piece cut the right way is the back and the neckband. Let me get this recut. I'm gonna recut it. Yeah, nope, guys, I'm not gonna recut my sleeves. I'm just gonna sew it all as it is. I just really don't have the time right now. And then I think what I will do once I finish sewing this up is get straight to the fabric shop and get some more of this. And then begin again. If I had had enough time to cut and re-sew this before this video is due to go out, I would have. But at least I will have a finished cardigan for you guys to see at the end of this week, and you will get the vibes. And then I will just cut and re-sew this again straight after because I really want to get this done properly. Because it's just such a cool piece, and I really love the fabric. So I'm just going to continue sewing as is. You guys will get the vibes, and then yeah, I'll sew it again in my own time. On with my hoodie, and the fit I think is actually great, to be fair. I know I was moaning about it not being thick enough, but the fact that I can get this on with a hoodie, I'm actually feeling it. I'm feeling it. I still want to redo it though, because the fabric needs to be facing the right way, because we can't be having all of this fuzziness looking like this. You can see the back nice and clean. But I'm loving my new piece. guys, episode 3 of my winter capsule wardrobe wrapped up, and these two pieces are definitely going to have me wrapped up and warm this winter. I love both pieces. I know a sweater is just a sweater and it's a basic, it's a classic, but I feel like how I styled it really just elevated it and took it from just a sweater and just made it, you know, the total look just feel really elevated and classic and chic. And I would definitely wear this look to the office. Both of them I'd wear to the office. I absolutely love them. You'll notice that I kept the same base, so my turtleneck and my leather skirt for both looks, just because I was strapped for time, guys, but I absolutely love how both of these looks turned out. My Nikki sweatshirt by Vicky Sews and McCalls M8247 cardigan. If you don't already know, I am a big fan of Vicky Sews patterns. I think they're very fashion forward. They're also very trendy, but they're timeless and classic as well. And the details that goes into these patterns, I'm a big fan of. I'm a sucker for details. I'm all about the little things and the details, and Vicky Sews just gets it right every single time. So no surprises that I've sewn at least one Vicky Sews piece for every episode of this series so far. This week we got into the Nikki sweatshirt, which is a beginner friendly sewing pattern, and I would definitely have to agree. Sewn with a sweatshirt fleece. I love the color, and I also love the choice of the sweatshirt fleece fabric that I made for this project. I love that sweatshirt fleece gives you not only warmth, but you get a bit of structure with this pattern, with this fabric as well. And I absolutely love how my sweater came out. The only thing I did not do, I don't have a cover stitch, so I used a twin needle to finish off my hems and my waist and also my neckline. I did not top stitch my shoulder seams, and one thing I need to do is just give my shoulder seams a bit of a press because they're making a bit of a shape that I'm not too liking, but that's a minor. I absolutely love this jumper and I love the color as well, and I think it looks so cool how I styled it, and can definitely wear this look to the office. I mentioned earlier, it is although it's a sweatshirt, it is cool enough and polished enough to wear for casual workwear. I sewed a size 46. The neckline is a bit bigger than I thought it would be. It's not as close to my neck as I would have liked, which is fine. I have no qualms. As you can see, I paired mine with the turtleneck that I had on and it was fine, but I was just wondering if I was to wear a shirt, I'm not sure how this would drop, but I will definitely be layering this with a shirt at some point in the future, so I guess I'll find out then. If you are a beginner sewist, I think this, as it says, is definitely beginner friendly. I would definitely say go for it if you're a beginner sewist and looking for something easy and warm to sew this winter. It's free. You haven't really got anything to lose. Also, guys, I do have a code for Vicky Sews patterns. If you're wanting to buy something that isn't free from their website, you can use the code Shelz12. I'll leave it on the screen and also down in the description box below, and that will get you 20% off all their patterns and can also be stacked on top of other promotional offers as well. This is a one-time code, so you can't use it more than once during the month of December, but as I said, it can be stacked on top of other offers. So if you wait for a Vicky Sews sale, then you can just go all in and buy patterns and use this code on top of that promotional offer as well. So I didn't expect anything less from a Vicky Sews pattern. Really enjoy the sewing process, really easy, definitely beginner friendly, and I don't know why I don't have more of these sweaters in my wardrobe. I need to definitely get some more of these sewn up in different colors. I love that I've added blue to my wardrobe. I don't own much blue clothing, but I love that I added some color with these projects. And then my cardigan, guys, I know I had the drama of sewing or cutting the fabric facing the wrong way up, but I absolutely love my cardigan. Both of these are really simple pieces, but the way they made me feel when I tried them on, the feeling is unmatched, guys. And if you sew, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But even if you don't sew, when you buy a piece and you try it on, that feeling that you get when you're just like, yeah, especially if you don't want to take it off, then you know you've got a piece that is going to live in your wardrobe and be worn repeatedly. So yeah, this is exactly the feeling I've gotten with both of these when I tried them on and styled them up as well. Absolutely love this pattern. The fabric wasn't that hard to sew with. I just made the mistake of cutting it upside down, and I know I said that I'm gonna sew this again. I think I will. And I know I was moaning about it not being oversized enough. I absolutely love the fit. The only thing I would probably change, would I change anything? I don't think I would change anything. I think the length is fine. I know I had it tucked into my shirt, but I think the length is fine. It comes in 3 lengths, cropped waist length and then mid-thigh length. I actually like the idea of having a cardigan dress, which would be the thigh length version, and maybe something I would sew in the future. But yeah, a great pattern from McCalls. Really love this. Love the fabric I chose. So shout out my local fabric land. I really don't often go in there and find fabric that I'm gushing over. They've got your, you know, your basics. You got your cottons, you got your denims. They don't have anything too crazy, but I found this gem in there and I snapped it up straight away, and I hope when I go back for more they have some. So loving both of my 2 new makes that I'm now adding to my wardrobe, and these will be worn throughout the winter season, and I will be showing you guys as well the different ways that I style it in the months and weeks ahead. But yeah, absolutely love these 2 pieces. Didn't want to take them off. I could have literally just walked out the door and gone and had a coffee or something to eat just to show off my outfit. That's how much I was loving them. But I've got things to do. So next week we are moving on to practical bottoms. So we're getting into some trousers, guys. And I said, as promised, I said I would share with you all the free barrel leg pants or the free barrel leg trouser pattern that I'm going to be using, and it is these barrel leg pants by a pattern company called Unfettered Patterns. Now, all of the patterns I've seen on this website are free. I came across them on Google while searching for barrel leg patterns because I knew I wanted to sew a pair. I've been seeing barrel leg trousers and jeans everywhere for a long time. I'm not sure if this is a style that will suit me personally. So what better way than to dip my toe into this trend with a free pattern. I love the kind of streetwear vibe of these barrel leg pants. They have a drawstring waist, some top stitching detailing, also some pockets. I look forward to sewing these up for our next episode. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get 2 pairs of trousers done before the next episode releases, but if I don't, it will definitely be the free unfettered barrel leg pants that I do. So if I have time, I'm then gonna sew up the McCalls M8247, which is a wide leg pair of trousers. I shared this pattern with you guys a few weeks ago in a pattern haul that I did. So yeah, next week, Unfettered Patterns barrel leg trousers will be coming up, and if I have time we will get into the McCalls wide leg trousers as well. But guys, drop a comment and let me know what you think of my 2 new makes, my sweater and also my cardigan. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one for episode 4. Bye. Ooh la la.